Hi Cancers, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming towards you. It is a general love reading, so whatever spirit wants to share with me today. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly found this reading. Very grateful Spirit's guided you here. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you have for us at this time? What is it that you need us to know? I am listening for you now. I have a skull. Look beyond appearances to uncover deeper truths. So I've got to go a little bit deeper. Little bit of I'm overthinking something that I am kind of looking and over analyzing something that I just don't have enough information on. So I've got these text messages maybe going back and forth, and what do they mean, and do they have hidden meaning and things like that. I just feel like you don't have enough information to be analyzing somebody or to be looking that deeply. So maybe they're going to give you the opportunity to get to know that person and go a little bit deeper. But right now I feel like don't overthink it until you know all of the moving parts and pieces. I have a castle. Protection is necessary, but so is knowing when to open up. Boy, it's a catch-22, isn't it? We don't want to get hurt, but we also want to let somebody in. So this feeling of letting in, opening the gate to the castle, and somebody coming up the path, and they say, well, who's there? And you say, I'm here, and I want to come into the castle. And well, who are you? Who are you, and where did you come from? So just this feeling of, I want to get to know you, but I've got to be kind of protective, and I have to be open at the same time, which is a really hard balance, isn't it? Where are you from? Who are you and where are you from? So yeah, sometimes we just don't know what we're getting into. And I feel like Spirit's saying, hey, take your time to get to know. Like, the deeper information is out there. You'll get there. Okay. And at some point you will let this person in. I have a bow. The sincerity and effort behind a gesture is worth more than the material value. We say that often, don't we? That somebody's actions speak louder than words, or look at their actions. They might not be somebody who's really good at communicating their feelings, but boy, do they show up. Boy, are they consistent. And they may turn right around and say, I thought that you could see that I'm really into you. I thought through my actions you could see that I'm really into you. So those types of people kind of know that that's how they communicate. So actions are, I'm going to say, actions are their love language. And sometimes it's hard to get used to, because if you're used to somebody who is love bombing you, I love you, you're beautiful, you're amazing, I can't live without you. And then somebody new comes into your life and they aren't a love bomber, but they show up when they say they're going to show up. They call when they say they're going to call. They're consistent. They're there for you. They're good listeners. So you kind of go, wow, but they haven't ever told me they love me. Yeah, but guess what? They probably do. So take a close look. Their love language is their actions. I have a feather. Lightness and freedom come when you release burdens. I feel like that's your lost loved ones in spirit, just letting you know that you have the ability to be happy. That they want you to be happy. They want you to move on. So some of you, it could be somebody very close to you that is saying it's time to move on. It's okay to love again. Accept this gift, this big bow as a gift coming into your life. They're giving me a nest at the bottom of the deck. They're asking me to share this with you. So home is where you find rest, renewal, and comfort. But the nest with the 3 birds is more what I'm feeling. So this person or you could have a child. We could have children. We could have a combination family. It could be an animal. It could be 2 of us and a dog. So the number 333. I want to grab that angel number for a minute because I feel like I'm supposed to be saying that. So let me just see what 333 is for a second. I don't know it off the top of my head. 333. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker. Assist all of humanity, live your truths, and be a positive light to others. So here's this feeling of the feather, the spirit world, letting you know it's safe to move on, letting you know that they're saying a welcoming nest, like a welcoming, I'm going to say welcoming new home, or welcoming this kind of building a nest together. So that to me feels like a new home. That feels to me like a new beginning. So that feels amazing, Cancer. Let's see what the cards are saying. Tell me about this nest, Spirit. It's okay to move on, they're saying. I have a 4 of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Swords. I have a 5 of Swords. I have a 4 of Wands. 2 things happened. The first thing that happened was they understand the guard. They understand the holding back. They understand I'm protective maybe of myself and my children, something along those lines is how that came in. This was more of a sense of the battle is over, that you don't have to fight your feelings anymore, that you don't have to fight, like if you took a stance along the lines of, I'm going to walk in the light for sure, but I'm going to walk in trust. I'm going to walk in belief that everything works out, that everything is meant to be, that everything is going to be fine. Okay. I do believe that you've got this nest and this happy home coming. I do believe that. I feel like this night is going to convince you. There's a sense of, I'm going to talk you into it. I'm going to show you in all these different ways with my consistency and my actions. And I am going to show you that we are going to create this life together. So I think this person's made up their mind. I would say it that way. This knight is making up their mind that I can see us creating a home together, a life together, building a foundation. Okay, so what is this nest that we are creating? So I like the metaphor. I think it's beautiful. Spirit, what else do you, a nest, a nesting together, right? 4 of Wands, a foundation, beautiful. I have a Hermit. I have a 10 of Wands. I have a 2 of Swords, and I have a Queen of Swords. This is all energy about you, Cancer, with Spirit saying, with this Tower, okay? And maybe this happened a long time ago. Maybe you just are ready now to move forward. You've made a decision now. But this is all Spirit's way, not that you need Spirit's approval, of reminding you that it's okay to make up your mind that you want change, to make up your mind that you're ready for a relationship, to make up your mind that you feel like you're in a good place for the first time in years, that you can invite somebody into your energy if it's out there. Okay, so it's like I said, is it a permission from the spirit world? Maybe, but how about a blessing? How about a blessing from the spirit world that says everything is going to be okay? Maybe you just need to hear that everything works out for the best. Okay, that whatever's gone on in your life, whatever has been going on, you're making up your mind that there's another stage. There's another path. So you're in a good place. You are. Everything's going to be okay. Let's get some initials. Let's get some first initials, last initials, something like that. I have an L, G, W, D, another G, Q, S. I have an I, an F, an A. I have another S. I have a C. I have an O. And I have a Y. And then I have new letters. These I did myself. These are the first letter and a second letter of a first name or a last name on either side. Your names or a person maybe on your mind. So let's get some of these. Let's see. These are a little harder, I will tell you that, but it seems that people are really liking these because they're a little bit challenging. So let's see what they have for you. I have a GE, AD, MA, PA, another PA. I have a CH, TY, HA, another CH, RO. Let's get two more, BE and PE. Okay, so some of those could definitely be connecting to some of you. And let's see what sign. Sun, moon, rising, spirit, person on my mind for some of you. I have a Gemini. Cancer. Could be a Cancer also. Capricorn, Aries, and I have a Taurus today. Okay. Spirit, tell me more about this person or this connection. What is it that you really need me to know? What is it that you really want me to know? So this feeling of nesting, this feeling of who are you and where did you just come from, right? Yeah, you know, sometimes people just come into our lives and you literally look at them and you say, you know what? 2 weeks ago, I didn't even know you. And today, I'm really glad that you're in my life. So your life can change very quickly. I have secrets. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. I feel like that's something I struggle with from the past, that I always didn't feel that somebody's honesty was like, there was always something hiding behind the scenes, is how I feel. I'm not feeling that now. I feel like this person, I would rather have a person show me through their actions than look at me in the face and lie to me, okay, and tell me they love me and to make empty promises. Because the person who's doing the work and showing up is the person who really cares. People can say anything. It doesn't mean that they're going to keep that promise. So, but the person who keeps showing up and is there for you, you know, I think that goes a lot further. I have a romance, a romantic surprise on the horizon. Be open to them. Absolutely. Everything is going to be okay, Spirit just said. So this feeling of somebody coming into you out of nowhere, or a feeling of, a week ago, I didn't even know who you were, and now I can't get you out of my mind, is going to happen. This connection is based on a friendship. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they come in as just a friendly person. We start chatting, we're introduced by somebody, we meet in a work environment, a colleague environment, I should say. But it's a sense of maybe I just met you. We literally met with a handshake, and then all of a sudden it started to turn into something more like, hey, I'm kind of attracted to you. Or we find out that we're single. We find out that we're both available, you know, and we start to talk about other things. Is this going to turn into something else? Taking it one step at a time. Boy, I'm going to go for this little bit of a feeling of this is what you dream for some of you, not all of you, but it is kind of that I'm dreaming of a romance. I'm dreaming of somebody that I could share my life with, or at least be in a committed relationship. I have charismatic and falling in love, falling fast. Love happens quickly. So love flows to you. So I do, I'm going to say it possibly comes in as this kind of friendship energy where we meet casually and we have no expectations. Maybe we're not even thinking romantic. We just were introduced to this person by somebody, like a friend of a friend. And all of a sudden, like, I think I just met somebody. I think I just met somebody decent. So how fun would that be? All right. So somebody very organically coming into your life. That would be nice. Spirit, tell me a little bit more. Just some confirmation about this love. Who are you and where did you come from? I have a Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so it's destiny. Where did you come from? I don't know where you came from. You came with divine timing. You came because of fate. You came because of destiny. A Six of Wands, a Chariot, and a Two of Swords. So somebody's making up their mind that they want to move this thing forward. There's a lot of, you can see the movement. You can feel the charging. You can feel the, hey, you only meet somebody that you're interested in every once in a while. And when it's this, it's this energy of, if I meet somebody I'm interested in, I have to kind of go for it, if they're interested, obviously. So if they're interested and you're interested, Spirit's saying everything's going to work out for the best. They're letting you know that you're in a good place. You're ready to do this. You are. Maybe you're trying to convince yourselves, should I try to be in a new relationship? Should I try to get back out there? Yes, you should, because fate and destiny are on your side. Our time feels limited, and I want to hold this moment forever. So we could have busy lives. We could have busy careers, busy schedules, kids, life, parents. So when we are together, we want to make sure that we have valuable time together. So that would be important. I find it attractive when you accept my compliments. So maybe this person does say, you look really pretty, or, it's probably a big effort for them because they're an action person. But if they do compliment you, it's probably a big deal that they complimented you. So accept the compliment with grace. Thank you. It's so good with you. I never want to leave. I want to be in your arms. I'm so happy the hard part is over. The hard part is finding you. The hard part was, who are you and where did you just come from? So, and then taking that action of being available and saying yes and taking that leap of faith and saying, I'm going to give this a chance because I'm ready. So all of those things are going to fall into place, is how I feel. The hard part is over. Finding you was the hard part. So now that I found you, I don't want to let you go. Let's put this out into the universe. Beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, my other 2 YouTube channels, the links are in the description below. Cancer, I hope you enjoyed your reading today. We'll see you all again real soon.